friends, welcome to Law and GK. So friends, on this channel we discuss the contents of law and previous year papers of judicial services and other legal exams. So friends, in today's video we are going to discuss the preliminary exam paper of Uttarakhand 2012. So friends, if you are new on this channel, I would like to recommend कि आप जो है इस channel को जल्दी से subscribe कर लीजिए because it will be very beneficial for you in your preparation for judiciary and other legal exams. And while subscribing, don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can get the notification for our upcoming videos. And if you like this video, just click the like button over there and appreciate this with your friends so that they can come to know about this channel as well. And अगर आपको हमारे efforts अच्छे लगे हों तो in addition to like and subscribe, kindly give us a super thanks. Super thanks is a way to help the content creator. Means if you like the videos, you can just donate some money to them in form of tips. Minimum starts with 20. Minimum is 20 rupees. ये पेपर मैंने ऑनलाइन डाउनलोड किया है, उत्तराखंड की वेबसाइट से आपको भी मिल जाएगा, आप वहाँ से डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। चलिए बढ़ते हैं क्वेश्चन पेपर की ओर। फर्स्ट पार्ट इज जीके 50 क्वेश्चंस, वो करते हैं पहले। देखिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 क्या कहता है। Which of the following amendment of the Constitution made it mandatory for the President to accept the advice given by the Council of Ministers? That was 42nd Amendment. B is the answer. And this amendment was made in Article 74 by adding the proviso in Constitution of India. Next is 2. The President of India may be removed from his office on which of the following grounds? On the violation of the Constitution. C is the answer. And where this is mentioned, it is mentioned in Article 56 of Constitution. Next 3. In law, whistleblower means a person who blows whistle, who gives an information about corruption. A person who gives information about the corruption. It is an insider information regarding the corruption. So B is the answer. Next is 4. In which case it was laid down that the amendment of the Constitution is exercise of legislative function of the Parliament. That was Shankari Prasad versus Union of India. A is the answer. And ये केस कब आया था? 1951 में। गोलकनाथ वर्सेस, this is IC गोलकनाथ वर्सेस स्टेट ऑफ पंजाब. That came in 1967. That was decided in 1967. Sajjan Singh versus State of Rajasthan 1964. Kishananda Bharati State of Kerala 1971. Why I'm telling you? Sometimes they also ask the chronological order of cases. Next is 5. When was the Constitution of India enacted? Enacted on 26 November 1949. C is the answer. Next 6. Which of the following became the first lady advocate of Indian origin appointed as legal advisor of the Queen of England? That was K. Cole. C is the answer. Next 7. Which of the following article of Constitution declares the Supreme Court shall be a court of record? That is Article 129. B is the answer. Next is 8. Uttarakhand Police Act was enacted in which year? In 2007. C is the answer. Next 9. Which of the following is not correctly matched? Sale of Good Act is enacted in 1930, not 27. This is wrong. So A is the answer. Others are correct. Next is 10. In which of the following case compensation was the first time awarded for violation of fundamental rights? That was Rudal Shah versus State of Bihar. B is the answer. Next 11. By which of the following constitutional amendment clause 4B was added to the Article 16? That was 81st Amendment. C is the answer. Next 12. The President of India shall be elected by Electoral College. A is the answer. It includes Member of Parliaments, Member of Rajya Sabha and State Legislative Assemblies. The second option is for Vice President. Next is 13. When any information sought under RTI concerns the life liberty of person, the same shall be provided within the receipt of the request 48 hours. D is the answer. Next 14. In which of the following case Supreme Court held that 16(4)(a) providing for reservation in promotion is an enabling provision? That was M. Nagaraj versus Union of India. B is the answer. Next 15. Diarchy was established in India by which of the following act? It was Government of India Act 1919. C is the answer. Next is 16. Which of the following statement is not correct? Judgment of High Court is not binding on the other High Courts. Yes, it is correct. Judgment of High Court is binding on all courts within its jurisdiction. It is correct. Judgment of same bench is not binding on the later bench. No, it is wrong. Double bench is binding on single bench. Yeah, it is correct. So C is wrong. C is the answer. Next, 17. Judicial review of the 9th schedule of the Constitution has been made permissible by which of the following case by the Supreme Court? That was I.R. Kolo versus State of Tamil Nadu. D is the answer. Next, 18. Which of the following article of the Constitution relates to creation of all India judicial services in India common to Union and the states? That is Article 312. A is the answer. Next, 19. Which of the following political leader was awarded by International Jurist Award 2012? That was मुलायम सिंह, बट नाउ इट इज़ नॉट रेलेवेंट. अभी कोई रिसेंट में दिया गया हो तो जीके में वो पूछ सकते हैं, आप जो है देख लीजिएगा. नेक्स्ट 20. विच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग एक्ट वाज रिसेंटली पास बाय द पार्लियामेंट? तो रिसेंट एक्ट्स जरूर देखिए, हमेशा पूछते हैं. एट दैट टाइम सेक्सुअल ऑफेंसेस एक्ट वाज पास्ड. नेक्स्ट 21. द एक्शन रिक्वायर्ड to carry out the decision of Security Council for the maintenance of international peace and security shall be taken by which of the following? All the members of UN and some of them as Security Council may determine. A is the answer. Next 22. Where the seat or headquarter of International Court of Justice? It is in Hague. It is in Holland, or we call it also Netherlands. Next 23. Who wrote the limits of jurisprudence defined? That was Bentham, Jeremy Bentham. A is the answer. Next 24. An empowered committee constituted on Mulla Periyar Dam headed by which of the following? That was Justice Arijit Payasat. A is the answer. Next 25. Tick the correct citation of नागराज वर्सेज यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया. ये एम नागराज है. सी देखिए आ गया ना, डेट पूछ लिया. दैट वाज AIR 2007 Supreme Court. C is the answer. Next 26. Who is the chairman of Law Commission of India whose tenure ended in? So at that time it was P.V. Reddy. Now who is the current chairman of Law Commission? Now it is 22nd Law Commission and it is headed by Justice Rituraj Avasthi. Alright. Next 27. Supreme Court rules 1966 have been framed under which of the following article of the Constitution? That is Article 145. D is the answer. Next 28. Which of the following is not correctly matched? So High Courts and seats पूछे. छत्तीसगढ़ की बिलासपुर है, yes. राजस्थान की जयपुर, नो. इट इज इन जोधपुर. जयपुर में बेंच है. सो उड़ीसा कटक, केरला एर्नाकुलम. या इट इज करेक्ट. So B is the answer. Next 29. Which of the following are not within the jurisdiction of RTI? Supreme Court, Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, President of India. So Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, because it is not a public authority, so you cannot ask from RTI from that. So only 2C is the answer. Next 30. Bar Council of India is statutory body constituted under Advocates Act. C is the answer. Next 31. Amita Paul appointed as President Secretary belong to which of the following cadres? So this was in news, so not relevant now. Next 32. Which of the following committee related to revamping of the Motor Vehicle Act? That was S. Sundar Committee. C is the answer. Next 33. Which of the following is state within the meaning of Article 12? National Book Trust. Yes. SCERT. No. Rajiv Gandhi. No. NCERT hota to it would be a state. And then Institute of Constitutional Parliamentary Studies. No. So A is the answer. Next 34. Judges not only discover law but they also make law. Who said this? Salmond. C is the answer. Next 35. Which of the following is not a principal organ of the United Nations? That is International Monetary Fund. D is the answer. Next 36. Consider the following. Choose the correct answer given below. So Tonga, East Timor, Vatican City, Montenegro. So who are the members? All are the members. See, this question was wrong because Tonga is also a member of United Nations. 1999 it was admitted. East Timor joined in 2002. Montenegro is also a member. So the options are not correct. It should be 1, 3 and 4. Vatican City is an independent, not in UN. Okay. Next 37. The initiative of 5 is associated with which of the following? It is NAM, non-aligned movement. A is the answer. Next 38. Whom in the following has been sentenced by United Nation-backed war crime court for war against humanity? That was Charles Taylor. A is the answer. Next 39. Catch-up rule established by Supreme Court of India relates to which of the following article? That is Article 16(4)(a). D is the answer. Next 40. Which of the following pair is not correctly matched? Declaration of Atlantic Charter 1941, Moscow Declaration 43, Dumbarton Oaks Conference 1944, Kellogg Variant Pact that happened in 1928, no 38. So this is wrong. D is the answer. Next 41. The short title of our constitution is the Constitution of India. It is mentioned in Article 393. C is the answer. Next 42. Name of the first CJI of India was HLJ Kania. A is the answer. Next 43. The first Constituent Assembly meeting held on 9 December 1946 was presided over by Shri S.N. and it was held in Delhi. Next 44. Public interest litigation is a field in High Court or Supreme Court. B is the answer. Next 45. Right to education and fundamental right was added in the Constitution by which of the following constitutional amendment? That is 86th Amendment with effect from 2010. D is the answer. And Article 21A was added. Next 46. Reserve Bank of India was established in which of the following years? 1935. C is the answer. Next 47. Supreme Court of India issued directive in July 2012 to protect which of the following wild animal? That was tiger. A is the answer. Next 48. Which of the following is correct in respect of Justice Soumitra Sen, former judge of Calcutta High Court? He was removed after he resigned after impeachment motion was passed by Lok Sabha. C is the answer. Next 49. The number of articles and schedules in original Indian Constitution was 395 and 8 schedule. A is the answer. Next 50. The concept of public interest litigation originated in which of the following country in India? D is the answer. So here we have finished the part 1 GK. So now law comes from question number 51. Question number 51 says which one of the following is not a ground for determining Meher Misal? So this is question from Muslim personal law. So the age of lady, charming beauty, in education, intellect. Before marriage, lady was a beloved girlfriend. This is not a ground. D is the answer. Next 52. Who cannot be appointed as Mutawali of a Waqf? Waqif son, non-Muslim where religious acts are to be performed. D is the answer. Next 53. Which one of the following condition is not essential for a valid gift? Hiba under Muslim law. Registration is not valid. A is the answer. Next 54. A dower debt is a unsecured debt and a actionable claim. B is the answer. Next 55. Govind Dayal versus Inayatullah is a leading case on which of the following? It is on preemption. B is the answer. Next 56. Under Dissolution of Muslim Marriage Act, the option of puberty is available. Husband or wife? To both. Husband and wife? To wife only. B is the answer. Next 57. Where the wife is not pregnant, the period of iddat in case of death of husband is 4 lunar months. So 4 months and 10 days. It is C is the answer. Next 58. A marriage with a woman undergoing iddat is irregular. B is the answer. Next 59. Under Muslim law, insanity is a ground for getting the marriage as voidable, judicial separation, divorce. All of the above. D is the answer. Next 60. A sells a house to B, directing B that he cannot reside in it but can use it only as a godown, as a shop. The condition is void. B is the answer. Next 61. Which of the following section defines transfer of property? That is section 5. D is the answer. Next 62, where decree provides for a future decree, it is not actionable claim. It was decided in which of the following? It was decided in Jugal Kishore Saraf versus Raw Cotton Company Limited. B is the answer. Next 63, which one of the following is not related to transfer of property? Gift is there, exchange is there, partition is not there, lease is there, so C is the answer. Next 64, which of the following is not correctly matched? Contingent interest is in section 21, direction of accumulation, that is 17, fulfillment of condition subsequent, that is 29, and what is 30? Prior disposition. So priority rights created by transfer, section 48. So answer is not correct, C. Next 65, generally a lease of immovable property for agricultural purpose shall be a lease from year to year. A is the answer. And where it is mentioned? It is mentioned in section 106 of TPA. Next 66, which of the following sections deals with accession to mortgage property? That is section 63 and 70 both. C is the answer. Next 67, a gift comprises both existing and future property, is valid for the existing and void for the future. D is the answer. Next 68, doctrine of holding out shall not be applied. Where? During dependence, yes. Section 47, Registration Act, yes. Without consideration, yes. All of the above. D is the answer. Next 69, a lease can be made for a certain period for a perpetuity. For both A and B, D is the answer. Next 70, which of the following gift is not governed by TPA? That is mortis causa gift. B is the answer. Onerous gift is in 127, universal doni, that is provided in 128. Next is 71, how many exceptions are mentioned in section 6 of TPA? How many exceptions are there? 10. C is the answer. Next 72, which one of the following pair is not correctly matched? So A is immovable property in section 3. So not 2. This is not correctly matched. A is the answer. Charges in 100, marshalling subsequent purchase of 56, mortgage debt 134. A would be the answer. Next 73, under which of the following section of TPA provision regarding English mortgage is found? E for English. C is the answer. B is simple mortgage, C is conditional sale, and A is definition of mortgage. 58, D is for usufructuary mortgage, and कौन सा रह गया? Mortgage by deposit of title deed, that is in F. Next 74, which of the following is a case involving section 41 TPA? That is Suraj Ratan Thirani versus Thidani tha Azam Tea Company. A is the answer. Next 75, which of the following case decided by the Privy Council as to fraudulent transfer? That is Mushahar Sahu versus Hakim Lal. A is the answer. Next 76, which one of the following case is the latest case on section 6 TPA? That is Kochuni Kunju Pillai. D is the answer. So it means they are asking the chronological order, और उसमें आपको सबसे लेटेस्ट वाला बताना है, तो ये पता होने चाहिए. बताओ, इतना डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन है ये. कई ऐसे सरप्राइज क्वेश्चन होते हैं, उनको छोड़ दो तो बेटर है. Next 77, which of the following is correct in respect of a gift under TPA? There cannot be a gift of movable property. Only immovable property can be gift. No, gift must be accepted by donor. No, it is not required because it is mentioned only. So donee or on his behalf some other person can accept the gift. This is wrong in that way. Then if donee dies before acceptance, the gift is void. It is correct. D is the answer. Section 122 talks about gift and all this. Next 78, where possession of mortgage property is not delivered to the mortgagee, it is called as simple mortgage. A is the answer. Again 58, A, E, D, C. Next 79, which of the following section of TPA provides for subrogation? That is section 92. B is the answer. Next is 80, under which section of CRPC the term offense has been defined in 2N. 2D is complaint. 40, Section 40 is duty of village officer in relation to village affairs. 2M is notification. So see, in IPC section 40 talks about the offense. So this is in IPC section 40, but they are asking here about criminal procedure code. So it is section 2N. B is the answer. Next 81. FIR is not a substantive piece of evidence. It can be used during trial for only to contradict, corroborate both. C is the answer. Next 82. A proclaimed person whose property has been attached can claim the property or the sale proceed on appearance within 2 years of attachment. B is the answer. And where this is mentioned, it is mentioned in section 85 and subsection 3. Next 83. A declaration of forfeiture under section 95 can be set aside by High Court under section 96. Next 84. Point out most accurate response. Under section 125(4), who among the following cannot claim maintenance? A wife living in adultery, a wife living separately by mutual consent, and a wife who left husband without reasonable cause, and a divorced wife who got remarried. This one is not mentioned, but this is also a ground for not giving maintenance. So here both are correct. C is the answer. Next 85. Jurisdiction to grant anticipatory bail under section 438 vest with Court of Session and High Court, both. D is the answer. Next 86. Under section 313 CRPC, the statement of accused has to be taken by the court, not on oath. B is the answer. ओथ कब लेते हैं? 315 में, जब अक्यूज खुद आता है, कहता है कि मैं आई एम कॉम्पिटेंट विटनेस, आई वांट टू गिव विटनेस इन माय फेवर, एट दैट टाइम ओथ कैन बी टेकन. बट जब कोर्ट क्वेश्चन पूछेगा अक्यूज से तो वहां पर ओथ नहीं ले सकते. नेक्स्ट 87. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट करेक्टली मैच्ड? रेफरेंस टू हाई कोर्ट 395. हाई कोर्ट्स पावर ऑफ रिवीजन इज 401. अबेटमेंट ऑफ अपील इज 394. So this is wrong. Appeal from conviction 374. So answer is C. Next 88. Which of the following is not correctly matched? Conditional order of removal of nuisance 133 है. Security for keeping the peace on conviction 106 है. Place of inquiry or trial is mentioned in section 177. It is not correct. D is power to issue order in urgent cases of nuisance 144. So C is the answer, not correct. Next 88. The provision related to health and safety of arrested person is in 55A. C is the answer. Next 90. Under section 167 CRPC, magistrate can authorize detention for a total period of 90 days during the investigation in cases of punishable death, imprisonment for life, and more than 10 years. All of the above. D is the answer. Next 91. Section 197 CRPC provides protection from prosecution to which of the following? Judges and public servants. C is the answer. Next 92. Under section 439 CRPC, jurisdiction to cancel bail vests with Court of Session and High Court. D is the answer. Next 93. Minimum number of judges of High Court are required to sign a confirmation of sentence death, that is 2, provided in section 369. B is the answer. Next 94. Section 25 CRPC makes provision for the appointment of APP. B is the answer. Next 95. What does the expression transit remand denotes? Transit remand means a transfer of prison from one jail to another, from one case to another, from one state to another state. C is the answer. Next 96. An executive magistrate can order to execute a bond as security for good behavior from suspected person from a period not exceeding 1 year. And where this is mentioned, it is mentioned in section 109 of CRPC. Next 97. Which one of the following offenses CJM cannot try in summary way? Theft with the value of the property does not exceed 2000 rupees. That time he can do. With the value of property stolen 3000 rupees. Here must be 2 as well, 2000 rupees. Everywhere 200 rupees. Complaint under trespass, they can try summarily. And this one as well. So B is the answer. And where it is mentioned in section 260 of CRPC. Next 98. No member of armed forces of the Union shall be arrested for anything done in discharge of his official duty except after obtaining the consent of the central government. D is the answer. And where it is mentioned? It is mentioned in section 45 of CRPC. Next 99. Under which section of CRPC magistrate has power to inquire into cause of death? That is 176. A is the answer. Next 100. Delay in examining witness by investigating होगा यहाँ पर ये by investigating officer does not ipso facto make prosecution version suspect. IO should be categorically questioned in aspect of delayed examination. It was held in which case? It was held in State of UP versus Satish. A is the answer. Next is 101. Which of the following is not an essential element of FIR? It is an information given to the police officer. Yes. Must relate to cognizable offense. First point of time. May relate to any offense whether cognizable. No. It must be for cognizable offense. So D is the answer. Next question number 102. In which of the following section of CRPC investigation has been defined? In 2H. A is the answer. 2G में क्या है? Inquiry. Next 103. When the confession of the accused person is not recorded in the manner provided in section 164, oral evidence of magistrate is not admissible to prove that confession. It was held in State of UP versus Singhada Singh. A is the answer. Next is 104. In which of the following case Supreme Court held that section 125 is applicable to all irrespective of their religion? That was Muhammad Ahmad Khan versus Shabana Begum. C is the answer. Next 105. Which one of the following is not a suit of civil nature? Right to worship, yes. Partnership, yes. Common law right, yes. Political question is not. D is the answer. And where is the provision in section 9 CPC? Next 106. A is residing in Mumbai publishes a statement defamatory against B in Delhi. Where can B file the suit for compensation against A, either in Delhi or Mumbai? C is the answer. Next 107. A plaint can be rejected under Order 7, Rule 11. C is the answer. Under 7, Rule 10, it is return of plaint. Next is 108. Pleading must be signed by the pleader and party both. C is the answer. And where this is mentioned, it is mentioned in Order 6, Rule 14. Next 109. Court of small causes under section 3 is subordinate to High Court and District Court both. So A and B. D is the answer. Next 110. Constructive res judicata is contained in explanation 4 to section 11. B is the answer. Next 111. Provision of interpreted suit is given in section 88. A is the answer. And order कौन सा है? Order 35. Next 112. Set off can be claimed in any suit or recovery of money suit. Recovery of money suit. B is the answer with the provision Order 8, Rule 6. Next 113. Judgment and decree have been dealt in which of the following order? That is Order 20. A is the answer. Order 21 is execution. Order 19 is affidavits. And 20 A is cost. Next 114. Notice under section 80 when it relates to railway has to be served on which of the following? General manager of concerned railway. C is the answer where it is provided in section 80 of the CPC. Next 115. Where the local limits of jurisdiction of courts are uncertain, the place of institution suit shall be decided according to the provision of section 18. C is the answer. 16 is general territorial jurisdiction. 17 is when different courts have jurisdiction. 19 is jurisdiction in case of compensation wrong to person or movables. Next 116. Whom is the following is not a public officer within the meaning of section 217 of CPC? A judge is there. A person in service getting pay from the government. Yes. A Sarpanch or Gram Panchayat is not there. So B is the answer. Next 117. In which of the following section of CPC provision for suit relating to public charities is found? That is 92 and 93. B is the answer. Next 118, which of the following pair is not correctly matched? 25 foreign court, yes. 26 foreign judgment, 211 LRs, and 210 is judgment debtor. Mean profit is in 212. So which one is not correct? D is not correct. D is the answer. Next 119, section 25 CPC provides for which of the following power of Supreme Court to transfer cases? A is the answer. Next 120, section 152 CPC empowers the court to amend judgment, decree or orders in respect of clerical arithmetical mistakes, accidental slips, both. C is the answer. Next 121, which of the following order or rule under CPC provides that in every case of examination chief or witness shall be on affidavit? That is order 18. देखिए everywhere it's order 18. They are asking specific rule. Rule 4. So A is the answer. Next 122, which of the following section of CPC provides ground for second appeal? That is section 100. B is the answer. Next 123, which one of the following section of CPC provides exemption of certain women from personal appearance in the court? That is 132. D is the answer. Next 124, which of the following order or rule CPC provides for framing of issues? That is order 14, rule 1. B is the answer. Next 125, CPC extend to whole India except the paper is of 2012. So at that time Jammu Kashmir was excluded, but after Reorganization Act 2019 it is now included. So only that B option would be correct, state of Nagaland and tribal areas. Next 126, a caveat lodged under section 148A will remain in force for maximum 90 days. D is the answer. Next 127, a decree may be executed under section 38 CPC by which of the following court? Either by the court which passed it or by the court to which it is sent for execution. D is the answer. Next 128, the court may at any stage of the proceedings allow either party to alter or amend his pleadings. That is order 6, rule 17. D is the answer. Next 129, which of the following modes of settlement of dispute outside the court has not been mentioned in the section 89? Negotiation is not mentioned there. C is the answer. Next is 130, under section 8 of Indian Evidence Act, motive is relevant. Yes, conduct is relevant, preparation is relevant. So all of the above, D is the answer. We call it PCM, preparation, conduct and motive. Next 131, in the Indian Evidence Act, previous conviction of a person is relevant under which of the following? That is section 14 and explanation 2B is the answer. Next 132, admission binds the maker in so far as it relates to fact or question of law. I have both. Facts. A is the answer. Next 133, fact of which judicial notice has to be taken by the court are stated under which section? It is under section 57. B is the answer. Next 134, section 105 Evidence Act is intended to apply to which of the following? Criminal trials. A is the answer. How? Section 105 is for general exception. Burden of proof of general exception is on the defense, accused. Next 135, section 121 of Indian Evidence Act provides for privileges in respect of which of the following? Judges and magistrates. B is the answer. Next 136, section 154 in Indian Evidence Act deals with which of the following? Hostile witness. C is the answer. Next 137, the evidence unearthed by the sniffer dog falls under scientific evidence. D is the answer. If this question comes in Haryana, then it is a oral evidence because there is a judgment of Punjab and Haryana High Court once this question has been asked in Haryana Judiciary, but it was disputed by a writ petition. So the High Court said it must be a oral evidence. Next 138, by which Amendment Act of Section 114A was inserted? That was Amendment Act of 1983. C is the answer. And after that, state of Maharashtra versus Tukaram, that Mathura rape case, this was inserted. Next 139, A gives B a receipt of money paid by B to A. Oral evidence is offered of the payment. What is status of evidence under section 91? evidences admissible. A is the answer. And this is illustration E of section 91. Next 140. Birth during subsistence of marriage is conclusive proof of legitimacy. The provision is found in which section 112 of Evidence Act. B is the answer. Next 114. Section 114 of Indian Evidence Act provides which of the following: court may ask, may stop, may presume existence of certain facts. C is the answer. There are certain presumptions mentioned in section 114. Next 142. What is the nature of a statement given in narco test? It is not an evidence, scientific evidence. It is an oral evidence. C is the answer. Next 143. Under which section of Evidence Act the provision as to who would be a witness may be found? That is 118. B is the answer. Next 144. Law of evidence is lex fori. Fori means country. Law of the country. Lex loci. What is lex loci? That is of local area. Next 145. Which of the following court passed a judgment in leading case Pakanaran Swami? That was Privy Council. B is the answer. Next 146. Under which of the following section of Indian Evidence Act opinion as to digital signature has been considered to be relevant? That is 47A. A is the answer. Next 147. Identification of the accused person is related to which of the following section of Indian Evidence Act? That is section 9. B is the answer. Next 148. Chapter 20A of IPC is related to which offences? Cruelty by husband or relative of the husband. B is the answer. That is 498A section. Next 149. Palvinder Kaur versus State of Punjab is related to which of the following? It is on confession. Next 150. The case of R.M. Malkani versus State of Maharashtra is related to which of the following? Relevancy of fact forming part of same transaction. A is the answer. Next 151. Which of the following cases is not related to estoppel? Sri Krishna Kshetra University, yes. Shri Sham UP, yes. Banwari Lal Sudarshan, it is yes. Union of India versus Mokshi Builder, it is not. So D is the answer. Next 152. Which of the following is a continuing offense? It is abduction. A is the answer. Where abduction is provided, section 362, rape is 376. Next 153. Which of the following case lays down the principle relating to defense of unsoundness of mind? That is McNaughton case. B is the answer. R versus Prince is on mens rea. Dudley and Stephen is on section 81 necessity. Mahbub Shah Emperor is common intention and similar intention differentiation. Next 154. In which of the following offense mens rea is not an essential element? It is bigamy. B is the answer. Where bigamy is provided, 494 and 495. Criminal conspiracy 120A. B. Assault 351. Defamation 499. Next 155. Section 73 IPC provides for maximum limit of solitary confinement to be 3 months. C is the answer. Next 156. A says Z is an honest man. He never stole B's watch, intending to cause to be believed that Z did steal B's watch. A is level 4 defamation. C is the answer. And this is illustration in section 499. Illustration A. Next 157. The right to private defense is available to which of the following: body, movable property, all. D is the answer. Next 158. Culpable homicide is not murder if it is committed under grave and sudden provocation. A is the answer. This is section 300, exception 1. Next 159. A is 17 years old, daughter of B. C, without consent of B, takes A for a tour of South India. C has committed the offense of kidnapping. A is the answer. Section 361, kidnapping. Next 160. A introduces water in the ice house belonging to B and thus causes the ice to be melt, intending wrongful loss to B. A has committed the offense of mischief. C is the answer. And this is illustration B to section 425, mischief. Extortion, where is extortion? 383, theft 378, cheating 415. Next is 161. Which of the following is not an offense? Suicide is not an offense. How? अबेटमेंट या फिर अटेम्प्ट टू सुसाइड इज एन ऑफेंस बट नॉट सुसाइड. सुसाइड करने के बाद उसको कैसे आप उसको ऑफेंस बनाओगे? Next 162, nothing is an offense which is done by a child if it's at the time of commission of the offense under 7 years of age. Is the answer. It is called as doli incapax and provided under section 82 IPC. Next is 163. Which of the following is not an illustration of grievous hurt? Emasculation is there, yes. Dislocation of bone, yes. Permanent figuration, yes. Hurt which causes suffer bodily pain period of, it should be 20 days, then it would be grievous hurt. 15 days is not. So D is the answer. And the provision in section 320 grievous hurt definition. Next 164. Which of the following case is related to a defense of ground of intoxication? That is DPP versus Beard. B is the answer. Next 165. Which of the following is not correct in respect of definition of theft? Removal of mere property of another, yes. Out of ownership, ownership is not necessary. Out of possession is necessary. So B is the answer. Without consent with the intent to take away, yes. All these are essentials. The section is 378 IPC. Next 166. Which of the following does not constitute an offense of affray? 5 or more person, 2 or more person is necessary in a public place by fighting, disturbing public peace. So A is the answer. Section is 159 affray. Next 167. Which offense is defined in section 124A? That is sedition. D is the answer. Next 168. A school teacher with a view to maintain discipline punishes 11-year-old student with simple punishment. He can take a defense under section 89 or 88. 89. A is the answer. Next 169. Section 498 IPC was enacted to meet the cases of child marriage, dowry death, sexual harassment. To meet the cases of dowry death. B is the answer. And chapter 20A. अब ये क्वेश्चन आया था ऊपर. Next 170. Which of the following section of Hindu Marriage Act provides as to registration of marriage? That is section 8. B is the answer. Next 171. Which of the following section of Hindu Marriage Act provides condition for marriage? That is section 5. C is the answer. Next 172. According to Manu, which of the following are sources from which knowledge of Hindu law is to be derived? That is Smriti. B is the answer. Next 173. What is the consequence when the age of Hindu girl at the time marriage is less than 18 years? Marriage is valid but punishable. A is the answer. Next 174. Which of the following pair is correctly matched? Cruelty पर कौन सा केस है? Yamuna Bai case is not on cruelty. Desertion Shobha Rani Madhukar Reddy, no. Judicial separation Dastane versus Dastane. But at the end it was on divorce as well. Divorce on ground of conversion Sarla Mudgal, no. Next 175. X, a Hindu aged 28 years marries Y aged 25 years. According to Hindu rites, it turned out that at the time of marriage Y was pregnant with someone other than X. The marriage between X and Y is voidable. C is the answer. Which section is that? Section had it is provided in section 12, voidable marriages. 11 is for void marriages. And this is clause D in subsection 1 of section 12. Next 176. A marriage between Hindu boy 23 year and Hindu girl age 19, both same Gotra, is valid. C is the answer. Gotra पे there is no prohibition. Prohibition किस पे है? स्पिंडा पे, ठीक है. And relation in prohibited degree. Next 177. Under which of the following section of Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act a Hindu is bound to maintain his or her aged or infirm parents? That is section 20. B is the answer. Next 178. Which of the following section of Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act defines dependent? That is 21. D is the answer. Next 179. Which of the following act has fixed the minimum age of marriage of boys and girls? Child Marriage Restraint Act, yes. Special marriage, yes. Hindu marriage, all of the above. D is the answer. Next 180. Which of the following section of Hindu Marriage Act defines that every proceeding under the act shall be conducted in camera? That is section 22. C is the answer. Next 181. Who is not a guardian Under Section 4 of Hindu Minority and Guardianship Act, natural guardian yes, testamentary yes, ad hoc C is the answer. Ad hoc means de facto. तू कौन मैं खाम खा भाई मैं इसका गार्जियन हूँ, अपने आप बन जाते हैं गार्जियन. Next 182, adultery by Hindu husband is a ground of divorce. Yes, and judicial separation as well. Both. D is the answer. Next 183, which of the following section of Hindu Marriage Act relates to divorce? 13. C is the answer. इतने easy question पूछे हुए हैं. 10 में क्या है? Judicial separation. 12 ने बताया अभी voidable marriages. ठीक है ना? Next 184, a married woman can adopt a child with the consent of husband. A is the answer. And where is the provision? Section 8, capacity of female to take in adoption. Next 185, a petition to RCR may be filed by the aggrieved party to the district court. C is the answer. It is provided in section 19 of Hindu Marriage Act. Next 186, a girl or boy of 15 years of age may validly be taken into adoption. Yes, by operation of law, no. With the consent of child, no. If the customer usage of applicable to the party so permit, D is the answer. Section कौन सा है? Section is 10 and clause 4. Next 187, which of the following pair is correctly matched? Real brother sister, they are class 2 heirs, do not correctly match. Father widow, father's widow, it means a stepmother, she is class 2. Widow predeceased grandson, she is class 1, father is class 2. So D is the answer. Next 188, which section of Hindu Marriage Act provides for divorce by mutual consent? That is 13B. B is the answer. Next 189, which section of Hindu Marriage Act provides for maintenance parentality and the expenses of proceedings? That is 24. A is the answer. Next 190, who has observed Muslim marriage both a civil contract and a religious sacrament? That is Justice Sir Shah Suleiman. C is the answer. And केस का नाम क्या था? अनीस बेगम वर्सेस मोहम्मद इस्तफा. 1933 का केस है ये. Next 191, which of the following is correct with respect to marrying a fifth wife while the 4 wives are alive? It is void under Shia law only. Sunni law में क्या है ये? Irregular है. Irregular in Sunni law. Next 192, what is the effect of Muslim marriage where the age of bride is below the age of puberty but consent was given by guardian? The marriage is voidable at the option of the bride. A is the answer. Under Muslim Women Protection of Right on Divorce Act, under subsection 2 and clause 7. Next 193, which of the following is not a secondary source of Muslim law? Custom, judicial decisions, justice, equity, good conscience. Ijma is primary source, so it is not secondary. C is the answer. Next 194, Muta marriage is allowed in which of the following schools? Ithna Sharia of Shia. B is the answer. Next 195, a prompt dowry is payable at time of marriage, a fixed date demanded by the wife. When demanded? C is the answer. That is prompt dowry. Next 196, which of the following is a requisite for a valid marriage under Muslim law? Consanguinity, affinity, fosterage. No, only proposal and acceptance at the time of marriage. C is the answer. Next 197, which one of the following is not a ground of divorce under Special Marriage Act? That is conversion. A is the answer. Next 198, Muslim jurisprudence is known as fiqh. A is the answer. Next 199, after divorce a Muslim woman can remarry immediately after divorce? No, she has to wait till the period of iddat is over. B is the answer. Next 200, under Muslim law, which one of the following is entitled for maintenance? A girl who lives separate from her father, a son's widow from her father-in-law, wife absconded with some other person, a validly married Muslim girl who has attained puberty. D is the answer. So friends, यहाँ पर हमने उत्तराखंड जुडिशियल सर्विसेज का 2012 का प्री का एग्जाम पेपर पूरा डिस्कस कर लिया है. अगर आपको इसमें कोई कमी लगी हो, कोई सजेशंस और कोई एडवाइस हो तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में जाकर भी लिख सकते हैं. वी ऑलवेज अप्रिशिएट योर कमेंट्स एंड फीडबैक. And friends, if you like the efforts, kindly give a super thanks. Super thanks is a way to help the content creator. Means if you like the videos, you can just donate some money to them in form of tips. Minimum starts with 20. Minimum is 20 rupees. And अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी इसको जरूर लाइक कीजिएगा. And don't forget to subscribe our channel. And while subscribing, don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can get the notification of our upcoming videos. So friends, thank you. Thanks very much for watching this video. Thank you.